Oh, here we go. K-Tom.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Maverick esports Call of Duty. That's right. We got 2 nights in a row of some high-intensity Call of Duty action here. Tonight, we're going to be seeing Maverick esports play their team Gold against Shawnee State Bears. My name is Ojalex. Welcome, everybody. I hope you guys are having an excellent day. I, for one, had a very busy day, was traveling all over the place, had a really long day, but I'm here now. I'm really excited to bring you guys all of the hype Call of Duty action that's going to be happening tonight. So before we get into the match, we're going to be talking about a few things as we get ready. First of all, we're going to be going into the map breakdown. The maps are going to be a little bit different than what we've been seeing for the last few days here for Maverick esports. The first map that we're going to be seeing is going to be Embassy. That one is a pretty standard hardpoint map. We've seen a lot of hardpoint being played there by Maverick esports, so that one's not entirely different. However, the first search and destroy map that is going to be played today is going to be El Asilo, or as we've said multiple times throughout the season, El Asidio. And then we're going to be seeing El Asidio again being played right away on the third control. So it's going to be seeing a few kind of different. Normally, we've been seeing a lot of Hotel recently throughout this season when it comes to what Maverick esports has been playing. So I'm excited to see how this map rotation is going to be a little bit different. And then, if for some reason we push it into a game 4, we will be seeing Hotel being played for the next hardpoint, with Embassy being the search and destroy. Embassy being a very popular search and destroy map. So it very exciting to see how this game is going to fold out between Maverick Esports and Shawnee State for the NACE Varsity Plus League. This has been a crazy season so far. We have seen a lot of upsets, a lot of awesome games being played throughout the entire season. Call of Duty is just absolutely on fire right now. And if you guys have missed those games, well, I got a few options for you to be able to keep caught up on all things Maverick Esports. First of all, you guys can check out all of our social links, or you can check out the schedule at mnsu.edu/schedule. That will show all of the schedules for all of the Maverick Esports matches. This is not just for the matches that are Call of Duty. You can see everything from Call of Duty, Rocket League, to iRacing, to League of Legends. Anything and everything Maverick Esports can be found there in terms of scheduled matches. Now, if you'd like to get a look for on the inside of what it is to be a Maverick Esports player, check out our socials. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, or TikTok. We are all over all of your favorite social media platforms, and so you should give us a follow there so you can check out anything and everything that has to do with Maverick Esports, between what it looks like to be to have a day in the life of a player, as well as checking out some other things. Like, for some reason, we got Fortnite dances going on our socials. Don't ask me. I'm not the one who does the Fortnite dances. Maybe yet. I don't know. Maybe you guys can convince me at some point. Who knows? But either way, all things Maverick Esports you can check out on those social pages. Otherwise, you can sign up for the email newsletter. You can see we got them spicy new graphics coming out tonight. They're looking absolutely fire. Shout outs to our graphics team for getting that stuff created. But if you go to esports.mnsu.edu/emails, you will be able to see everything. You'll be able to get email newsletters that are going to be coming out, and you can keep in contact with all things Maverick Esports. So we are only just a few minutes away from getting into this first game. I know I'm very excited, always excited for more Call of Duty action here from Maverick Esports, and I'm getting all of that pregame jitters coming out, ready to go and get ourselves in. It shouldn't be too terribly long. So before we get in, we're just going to toss it over for a quick break. Everybody go get yourself something to drink. Remember to stay hydrated. Go get yourself a snack. Get ready, because it is going to be very little bit of time, a very few minutes before we get loaded into the match. So don't go anywhere, guys, but we'll see you when we're ready. Welcome back, everybody, to Minnesota State University Mankato Esports. My name is Zojalix, and we are only mere seconds away before we are loading into this first hardpoint map from Maverick esports versus Shawnee State. As you can see, it's right down there below me. You guys better be getting hyped because it is going to be an awesome, awesome match. I'm very excited to be able to see how this game is going to turn out. Very excited to see these players. Like I said, I'm always one for more Call of Duty action, getting more and more into this game the more and more that the season progresses. So I'm really excited to see how these players are going to be showcasing their best here tonight. We're going to be interested to see between which team is going to be coming out on top, between Maverick Esports or the Shawnee State Bears. Should only be a little bit of time here. So hopefully we'll get into the lobby soon. I'm getting very excited, but just before we get in, I just want to let you guys know that if you are a student here at MNSU, we do have jobs available for you guys between coaching, broadcasting, and marketing. If this is something that you guys are interested in, possibly looking at getting some early experience in the world of esports, or just some early marketing, broadcasting, or even some coaching experience, you can go to esports.mnsu.edu/jobs to see all of the listings that we have available there. And don't forget that now our signups are open for all middle school and high school for our esports summer camp. That's right. We have a esports summer camp right here at MNSU. So you will definitely want to go to esports.mnsu.edu/camp to begin your registrations, where you can learn what it's like to be a competitive esports player from the varsity players themselves here at Maverick Esports. So you definitely want to check that out. Get yourself registered for that and come hang out over the summer. It's going to be taking place in June of 2023. So you definitely want to get signed up for that. And then also coming up in October, we have the Rockstar LAN Invitational. That's right. Last October, we had the Rockstar LAN Invitational, where we put on an incredible set of competitive esports throughout that day, and we are going to be coming back on October 21st. You will be featuring tournaments from esports like Rocket League, Call of Duty, and League of Legends are all going to be featured there in October, so you definitely want to be checking that out. Again, you can go to esports.mnsu.edu for more information on that. Should be any minute now. I'm kind of like waiting, got that like antsy moment for me where I'm waiting here for us to get loaded up into this game. I hope you guys are doing all right in chat. Seeing a lot of familiar faces. We're getting ourselves ready to go. Sorry, what was that? All right, sounds good. Yeah, we're going to go back to one more quick break. Check out everything that I've talked about already. Go check out the website while we're at a break here, and then when we get back, we will get right into the match.
We're students at Minnesota State Mankato, and we had a big idea. Turn our love of gaming into a varsity esports team. In our first year, we earned a national championship and created a fun and friendly community. Be a Maverick. Learn more at mnsu.edu.
Sports without the physical activity. That's kind of how I explain it.
It's just like regular sports, but behind a computer.
I love the idea of esports. I think this has potential to grow and to engage a lot of students.
Gaming with my parents, it did not go over well in the beginning. They saw it more as a distraction from school or from actual sports. It wasn't really until this Mankato esports program came up that they were like, oh wow, this is an actual official thing that schools do. They kind of decided like, okay, let's take this seriously, let's support them.
We would hope every student finds something that they are passionate about, that will engage them, put them in community with other students, and let them do things that help them create what it is they want to have for their education.
All right, everybody. Here we are loaded into the first game here. We're just... I cannot hear the game at the moment. But we are getting started here with our first match here of our first game. We can see the players are loading in right now. And we are now live. Hardpoint has begun. Let's see which team is going to be the one coming out on top. Toasty getting a few picks out there, and he's actually going to be the one striking first. We're seeing Spirit playing tonight as well. Often to see more and more players getting involved here. Maverick esports getting the first few points on this hardpoint. It is currently going neutral. Shawnee State possibly getting a rotation in there, but they're going to be quickly shut down by the rest of Maverick esports here. We're seeing some really strong rotations right now coming out, and the line is very strongly held here by Razor. Bladesy is getting a few kills himself. Toasty getting blown up by the van. You hate to see it. But it's looking like Shawnee State are going to be the ones to quick get a rotation. Spirit is going to be procking that dead silence perk here as the point will go live. Shawnee State are the first ones to get over there onto that point. And Razor unable to capitalize and get a rotation off. We got two members of Maverick esports looking for a possible flank. Bladesy holding the staircase here. There's nothing here. Razor getting quite Spirit and Razor are actually going to tag team that one, clear out all of Shawnee State and take control of this point, preventing them from getting any more points on the board and allowing Maverick esports to continue to rack up a lead here. This is exactly what you want to see, because Shawnee State, they had a strong rotation there. We're holding it for a while, and we're not letting any of Maverick esports players in. But now they're here, and they're holding this point nice and strong as they continue on in this point. Ayak is going to be taking down Toasty, but Razor is going to be trading away before getting traded herself. Spirit with the double kill, preventing any of the members. Oh, and okay, did he get a three-piece there? I honestly can't tell, but he's having a solid start here. He's up on a 5 killing spree. Spirit with an incredible start here for this first map here for Maverick esports. Bladesy is going to be getting 1. He's going to be looking for 2. He's not able to win that one out. Spirit is going to be going down, finally getting shut down. But Razor is right there, ready to hold this point, unable to stay for too long, as Ayak is sitting on a 3-kill streak right now. Sitting pretty well before getting himself taken out by Spirit, but Spirit quickly going down. Shawnee State are able to hold on to this point here. We'll see if Maverick esports are able to possibly rotate in and take this one out. Spirit and Toasty are going to each be getting a kill themselves. There's a lot of points going over for Shawnee State, so we definitely want to see them get into this point and possibly stop more points from going in. But it looks like Maverick esports are just going to be giving this one up. They're going to be holding this point, moving on, getting ready for the next rotation. Spirit is going to be striking again. This one is going to be contested, but Spirit is like, nah, I am the one-man stone wall. I'm going to be chilling out 11-4. He's on another 3-kill streak, sitting once again nice and comfortable on that hard point and not letting anybody in. Killer is going to be trying to jump in, but Spirit will not allow anybody to get any points on this board. Toasty is also going to be moving in on this hard point as well. Looking like all of Maverick esports are able to hold this one nice and strong. They got a really solid lead here against Shawnee State. You can see Spirit right now holding this solid angle. He's able to watch pretty much every single possible exit here. There's not really anywhere else where anybody's going to be able to get through, and we can see Razor and Bladesy are also in there. Spirit is now going to be looking for a rotation, possibly looking to manipulate some spawns as Shawnee State have a good start to get ready for this next hard point, as they got a lot of points that they have to bring back here. So we'll see how they're going to be starting this one out. The new hard point is up, and Shawnee State are going to be the first ones to be capitalizing on points here. Ayak getting the first, getting himself a kill against Bladesy, but Spirit is right in there, looking to possibly shut this point down for Shawnee State, not allowing anybody in. Right now, Killer has a solid peek, but Spirit is going to be popping the deadly silence perk, but it's not going to work for him. But Toasty going nice and slow. He's going to be getting 2, looking for 3, and he's going to be getting 4. Toasty What was that? Just clearing out the entire Shawnee State roster, not allowing anybody to get in there, but unfortunately, he didn't have enough backup to be able to maintain the point, and eventually does go down. But this time, Maverick Esports are moving in. They're right there to start answering back. Spirup getting himself another set of 3 kills here, sitting at a very strong 16-5. An incredible play for Maverick Esports starting this game out. A lot of shots being fired off, but nobody is going to be going down on this current site here. Toasty is going to be actually the one going down right now. Maverick Esports not quite starting to capitalize on these points, possibly trying to keep it clear, but Bladesy is going to be the one swooping around, but Aek is going to be preventing Bladesy from sticking on that hard point. Spirup is going to be the one rotating in. Let's see what he's able to get. There are currently 2 members of Shawnee State sitting on that point. He's going to be spotting Killer. Spirup is going to be getting 1. And it looks like the hard point is going to be cleared out as Bladesy is going to be rotating right back in. Bladesy sitting at 11-9. Every single player for Maverick Esports is doing very well right now. 17-6, 18-10, 11-10, and 10-12. Sitting at, honestly, an overall solid KD. Razor at a 2-kill streak right now. Toasty at a 2-kill streak right now. Maverick Esports already rotating on to that next point as it goes live. Razor and Toasty are both going to be the ones going down right now, so it's going to be up to Bladesy and Spirup to hold the line. Bladesy is going to be going down. Shawnee State is going to be starting to tag some points here, but they still are at a 100-point deficit. Spirup, you are nasty as he gets 2 kills before going down to Menace. But Menace is also going to be shortly falling to Razor. Toasty making some moves coming back, and Spirup is having an incredible game at 20-8 right now. Maverick Esports are just having an absolutely commanding start on this first map. Spirup sees 1. Razor gets herself a 2-piece right there. Maverick Esports are going to clear out this hard point, and now they're going to start looking for the next one. Toasty, unfortunately, going down to the Semtex, but Bladesy is right there. The boogeyman's hiding around the corner. You better watch out, because he will get you. But Aek is going to be answering back, and Razor is going to be snagging 2 more for herself, bringing her back up on that positive KD and getting a solid start here as this hard point rotates over to servers. This is actually a really solid setup for Maverick Esports. If they manage to hold this one long enough, this could be the first map already going in the favor of Maverick Esports, playing absolutely incredible to start off this first game. Toasty is going to be holding the line here, only 30 more points to go. Maverick Esports are in prime position to take this first map as Shawnee State just cannot make the moves to get in there. Maverick Esports are holding the line. Every single player on Maverick Esports are just getting fed kill after kill. Spirup on a 5-killing streak, but will go down. Razor holding a 5-killing streak as well. Toasty and Razor are holding this point. Razor looking like to possibly going down. Bladesy is going to be setting himself on a 5-killing streak. Maverick Esports are going to take a very commanding map 1 lead. They're going to hold complete and total domination in this hard point. Map 1 goes to Maverick Esports. An incredible way to start out your game here tonight. Here we are going to be highlighting Toasty with 1. There's 2, there's 3, and here's the 4th one. Toasty, you were absolutely insane, going 22-13, getting that incredible 4-kill play there, and then Spirup going 25-9 in a hardpoint match. Absolutely disgusting. Spirup, you were something else, my dude. Absolutely disgusting. You guys have played an incredible start here. That was map 1, going very cleanly over to Maverick Esports. You were seeing a lot of just extraordinarily solid plays coming out from them. They were out rotating Shawnee State. They were out fighting them. You could see, I think not a single one of Maverick Esports were finishing at a negative KD. They were averaging at least 1 to 2 kills per life, and they were making it count. Spirup, again, being the one that I got to highlight here, was sitting at about 25-9. That means he was getting just under 3 kills per life, which a lot of people would think, man, that's really not that much. But in a game like Call of Duty, where if you just poke wrong, you just peek just slightly wrong, you're dead. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're going down. You're getting sent right back to the respawn. And then you have to re-rotate in. And Spirup was just saying, you know what? I can take down at least 2 of you. before I go down myself. So Spirit having an incredible game. But Toasty, that entire team wipe in one singular play. Unfortunately, didn't have the backup, so Maverick Esports weren't really able to capitalize too much on there, but you just saw some incredible mechanical play come out from Toasty there. He was able to jump right in there, take out all 4 members of Shawnee State, 1v4ing them before eventually going down and snagging a few more points for Maverick Esports. An absolutely insane first map to begin this series on. Now, to bring it over on the side of Shawnee State, you really can't count them out at all. Again, there's so much Call of Duty left that can be played within a singular game, and I'm just going to be taking a look at these stats once I get pulled up here on my phone with the stream delay. But anyways, taking a look at it, we've got AEK, the one who played very well as a menace for Shawnee State there, finishing at 19-18. An incredible start for him there. Now, we are going to be loaded up here into map 2. We are ready to go for Search and Destroy. Let's see if Maverick Esports are able to keep this momentum going as we get ready for Search and Destroy. Now, again, going back into that game 1 as we kind of talk about who the people are to be watching in SND. Now, we're going to be changing from the respawn play style to the you have to play a lot more careful in Search and Destroy because it's not as simple as just you die and respawn. Once you die, you're out. So we'll see how this is going to work out. White Chicken sitting at 10-21 for Shawnee State in that hardpoint game. AEK at 19-18. Menace at 15-20. And Killer 546-0320 at 5-22. Spirit is going to be going down. AEK is going to be striking, getting 2 kills for Shawnee State, putting them up by 1 man, as Razor was able to take out White Chicken. Now we'll see, because currently right now the bomb is going to be down a little bit over towards that A site, and Toasty is going to be going down, which means Razor is the last alive for Maverick Esports. She sees him. Let's see if she's going to be able to get this one. I think she's waiting for the peek. The flash is going to be going out. That's going to be a lot of shots coming out from Menace, but he's not able to finish it off. And Razor is going to take the headshot, but get rotated on quickly. Unfortunately, there's only so much that you can do there. Shawnee State are going to be striking first in Search and Destroy here. As you can see here in this final kill, Razor getting focused on Menace, and then AEK rotates around and finishes her off to finish out this game. AEK with a solid start in this first round, 3 kills immediately. That's 75% of the Maverick Esports roster right there. Now we'll see how this turns around here as we swap sides. Maverick Esports are now on the defense. Let's see how they're able to answer back after that first round. Killer is the one with the bomb. Shawnee State looking to get a 4-man push on that A site. Toasty is going to be striking first, taking down Menace. Razor is going to be seeing the distance. Oh, she gets a hit marker, but Bladesy took out Spirit. That's going to be a team kill. That's not what you want to see, but Toasty is going to be answering back, taking out AEK, which means White Chicken is the only one alive. White Chicken is currently rotating down on that south side. Let's see if he's going to just try and maybe he'll just stay alive here or possibly go for some sort of miracle play. Razor and Toasty are going to be saying hi. Got a nice little calm little bit of music here. Let's see the moves at White Chicken. Oh, he's hurt out, and Toasty is going to take him out. Maverick Esports responding immediately, tying this Search and Destroy map up at 1-1. Now, the only real hiccup there that happened for Maverick Esports was that 1 team kill. Otherwise, that was a very solid defense that you want to see there for Maverick Esports. They were able to prevent Shawnee State from getting in there, and then they dropped the bomb immediately, and then they had that bomb completely and totally surrounded. There was no way that anybody was going to be getting in to get that bomb and get it planted without some sort of crazy miracle play. So we'll see now Maverick Esports back on the attack. We'll see what they're able to do here as Spirit is actually going to be the one with the bomb. Round 1, we saw Bladesy with it. We'll see if Spirit's able to hold this one. Bladesy is going to be going in a very aggressive rotation. Bladesy is going to be the first one to go down, but Toasty is going to be responding. Numbers are staying very even here. That's some nice, calm music here we get to listen to. It's very, very soothing or menacing. It really honestly depends on what your thought process is on this. But I think, honestly, it is quite clean here. And Menace and Ayak are going to be taking down 2 more members, which means Razor is going to be the one to possibly make another heroic play here. Dead Silence is going to be popped. She's going to be looking for some sort of rotation. That bomb is not in a good spot if you're looking at picking it up. Got about 23 seconds. I don't know if you're going to be able to get that bomb and get a plant in time. There are just too many members of Shawnee State that you have to get through just to even get that bomb. And Razor right now not having to worry about any kill streaks, so we'll just see if she can take... Oh, and she takes one of them out. She's rushing for that plant. She might actually be able to get this plant off. This is going to be extraordinarily tight, and she's got it. Razor possibly looking to make a heroic play here. Oh, but she gets spotted out and is going to get dropped, while White Chicken is going to be getting the defuse here for Shawnee State, giving them the 2-1 lead here in this search and destroy. Let's see how Maverick Esports are able to answer back. This is going very back and forth. No team currently has taken 2 rounds in a row, so let's see how this continues to transition. This is currently a very close search and destroy map that we're seeing. Maverick Esports have been able to play extraordinarily well in the defense, but their attack just isn't quite there yet. So we'll see how they're able to hold this out as we go into round 4. Maverick Esports back on the defense. Toasty sitting at a very solid 4-2. Spirit at 0-2. After coming off of that really strong hardpoint game, he seems to be kind of struggling to get back into this one. But a lot of shots are going to be fired off right away between the 2 teams. Spirit possibly seeing the angle. He doesn't flinch. White Chicken possibly going to be getting heard. White Chicken is going to actually be striking first and taking down Razor, but then Bladesy is going to respond and take out White Chicken. The bomb is already planted on A. Shawnee State got a very fast plant this time around. Now we'll see if they're going to be able to get going, but Bladesy is not able to get in there. But Spirit is going to be returning, trading off a kill, possibly looking for a rotation. He's going to be getting a hit marker in. He's going to be taking down Killer, but he's going to be getting shot. Toasty is able to go in and finish it off, but Toasty, what are you doing? Man, you just can't give the poor man a break. It's just going to take him out, but they will get the defuse there, and they will tie this series up. I don't know about you, but that was a little, my goodness. You guys are getting a little toxic there, but hey, they're going to tie it up, and we're going to get ready to go into this 5th round. Let's see how Maverick Esports responds on the attack. Defense has definitely been their strongest point here in this SND. But if you're going to win, you got to be strong on both that attack and this defense. So hopefully we will see the players and how they're going to make this one work. Spirit is actually going to be trading the bomb to Bladesy. A lot of shots are going to be traded back. Toasty is actually going to be the one to answer first, taking down Menace. This is a much better, this is a solid start, but Toasty shortly goes down by Killer. So we'll see now how these players are going to be rotating in. White Chicken looking awfully close there. Let's see if Spirit is able to get him. I feel like I have to be super quiet when it gets like in these moments where there's not really too much happening. Right now, Maverick Esports playing a much slower attack right now than they did in their last attack round. Razor is holding that A site. She's got the eyes in the sky. Let's see if the rest of Maverick Esports is going to be looking for a move here. Spirit is going to be popping that Dead Silence. He's going to be rotating over. He sees White Chicken, and he's able to win that one. Spirit is going to be the one to pull the trigger. Maverick Esports now are still not quite up another man, as Bladesy is going to be the one going down quickly. Spirit is going to be spotting out Killer. The grenade is going to be going out, but it will not hit. And Spirit is going to be the one going down. Razor is the last one alive, and it looks like she is just going to be sitting, maybe possibly going for it, but I don't think it's possible. So she is just going to be holding this one out, and that will be Shawnee State taking another point here. They seem to only, it seems that Shawnee State can do really well on defense. Defense seems to be the name of the game here between the 2 teams. As we go into round 7, Right now, this is still anybody's game. If Maverick Esports are able to turn it around on their attacking phase, they can bring this one back and pull ahead. And Shawnee State, if they do the same thing, they can also pull this one out. We'll see how the teams are able to play it out. AEK right now being the absolute menace for Shawnee State with 5-2 KD. Spirit is going to be answering right away, getting 2 kills. Hoping to bring himself back into the game. Bladesy is going to be taking down Menace, which means White Chicken is the last alive. That bomb is going to be dropped very close to that site, and Toasty is going to clean it up, and that's going to be a very, very clean round 6 victory for Maverick Esports. Very clean there, Toasty spotting out White Chicken, immediately winning that gunfight. You can see the shot right to the head, not allowing White Chicken to make any sort of move into that bomb site. So like I said, another clean defense coming out from Maverick Esports. Let's see if they're going to be able to make this one happen again and hopefully turn around their attack. Right now, it seems that Maverick Esports, they're able to be getting more kills than Shawnee State has been able to throughout this game. But Shawnee State is just playing some incredible defensive plays here. Spirit is going to be making a very fast and aggressive play here. Some shots are going to be traded back and forth, but nobody's going to be going down at this moment. White Chicken is seeing a lot of people right now. Getting a lot of cover fire. He's going to be spotting Bladesy, but he's going to be taking out Razor, actually. Spirit is going to be answering back, taking down Menace. Let's see how the rest of Maverick Esports are going to continue to rotate around. The bomb is still in the possession of the players. Spirit making moves, and he's going to be taking down White Chicken, giving Maverick Esports a man advantage. This is a much better position, but Bladesy is going to be the one going down. Spirit is going to be going down shortly after. Toasty is going to be the one to be the final one alive. Toasty spots out AEK. Looks like he's able to dive away, and AEK is going to be rotating out. The bomb is going to be picked up here. Looking like the rest of Shawnee State are going to be playing towards that A site, but AEK is going to be immediately rotating in. He's trying to get in and prevent this plant. Toasty, you got to watch yourself. He's able to keep himself alive. It's now down to a 1v1 situation. Toasty versus Killer. If Toasty's able to just hold this site just a little bit, Toasty possibly hears him. Killer's going to get the rotation. The high ground is currently in favor of Killer. Toasty sitting in a very good spot right now, but Killer is still able to get the jump around him and take him out, as Killer is going to be going for the defuse, and that will be round number 7, going over to Shawnee State, preventing Maverick Esports to be able to get that final jump that they need to jump ahead in this series. It was looking very close, but unfortunately, Shawnee State were able to hold their line and play very strongly. Toasty almost making the miracle one-man play. He got the plant, but was unable to get the final kill. But now here we are, switching sides again. Maverick Esports back on the defense. It all comes down, like we've talked about many times throughout the season. No matter how good your rotations are, if you can't get the kills, you ain't going to be getting anywhere. Razor is going to be actually off the sniper now and then over onto the AR. Let's see how she's able to switch this one out now, looking for a different style of play. She's going to be spotting 3 members of Shawnee State. They know that they're going for that B-site plant. Killer is going to be the one to go down, not White Chicken. She's holding Menace there, and she's able to get him. Razor with 2. White Chicken is going to make the moves. He's going to be under the truck, but AEK has rotated out to be able to prevent Razor from getting that rotation. Toasty is going to be down shortly after. It's now down to Bladesy and Spirit. Let's see who's able to hold this one. They're going for the planet B. The bomb will be going down here. Bladesy looking for the possible peak point. Not seeing anybody right now. Oh, looks like he does spot out AEK. Spirit is going to be the one to rotate in and take him out, though. White Chicken is going to be the last one alive. Bladesy is going to be spotting him. He's going to get the hit marker, so he definitely knows where White Chicken is at. And Spirit is going to be taking down White Chicken, as Maverick Esports are going to be holding this one and taking round 8, keeping this series neck and neck. Let's see which team is going to be the one to answer out. One team needs to be able to take it 2 in a row if they're going to be possibly looking at finishing this one out. It is hard to tell which team is going to be the one to do it, because it all has come down to those final kills, and it has always been the team that has been on the defense, that has been the ones to bring this one out and finish this out. So hopefully we'll be able to see some sort of jump here, because honestly, my nerves can't take it with these teams going back and forth, keeping this one close. Shawnee State are playing a very strong search and destroy. They've been managed to keep Maverick Esports on their toes. Bladesy is now with the bomb. This is Maverick Esports' opportunity to take the lead for the first time in this search and destroy. A lot of stuns are going to be happening. Razor is going to be striking first, taking down... Oh, it's IC. I just now realized what his name. I've been saying AAC this whole time, but it's IC. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that just now came into my brain, but there it is. We now know. Bomb is getting planted down at A. Bladesy is holding the line here for the rest of Maverick Esports. Toasty is going to be taking out Killer. Solid peaks and defense coming out here of this bomb site for Maverick Esports. It's down to White Chicken and Menace. Maverick Esports have the numbers advantage. Let's see if White Chicken and Menace are going to make the rotation here. Razor is going to be getting spotted out, but Toasty is probably right there. Unfortunately, Toasty is going to be the one to go down. Razor has a rotation, is able to take down Menace. White Chicken is now the last one alive. But he goes down. You see the gun pop up. I didn't quite see who got that kill, but that will be Maverick Esports striking back in this 9th round, putting themselves on match point here. They've finally done what they needed to do. They've broken the momentum of this game and have pushed it in their direction and have put themselves on match point. They are in a solid spot here to be able to finish this one out, as they are currently undefeated in the defense maps. Let's see if they're able to pull this one out here and finish this off with another strong defense. Maverick Esports making moves, getting an immediate push towards that A side, as that's been kind of the favorite site here for Shawnee State. Spirit is going to be spotting one. And Menace is going to be taking down Spirit with the Semtex. But Bladesy is going to be responding. So now it is going to be 3v3, but Toasty is going to take out White Chicken with the Semtex. Man advantage going back in favor of Maverick Esports here. Still anyone's game, though. A slight misstep from a player can give that man advantage back, but Toasty is going to be picking up IC, and that will be Maverick Esports closing this one out. Map number 2 goes to Maverick Esports with a very strong defensive play there. We can see how this one ended out. Toasty getting one, and then rotating in and finishing off Killer there, while so many members of Maverick Esports were in there. Bladesy hopping around the corner. Spirit had a little bit of a rocky start there, but he managed to jump himself back in there pretty quickly with a 10-5 KD. Toasty with a 12-6. These two players have been absolutely on fire for Maverick Esports here in this game tonight against Shawnee State. They are playing incredibly well. Yes, Spirit did have a little bit of a rough start, but he managed to bring this one back and play absolutely incredible. And to be able to put Maverick Esports now onto that match point situation. So we've got control. We're back into El Asilo, but before we hop into control, we're going to be taking a quick break so I can get some water. And we'll be seeing you guys here as we get ready for game number 3. We'll see if Maverick Esports can close this one out. Do not go anywhere, guys. More Call of Duty coming up in just a little bit. Alrighty, everybody, we are back now as we are getting ready to finish, see if we can maybe finish out this series. And I got one more final correction. It is actually AC, not IC. Man, I thought maybe I had that one, but I guess I was wrong. But now we know for sure. AC being the menace of Shawnee State, playing very well. But we are ready to go in control. Let's see how these players are able to go. Maverick esports starting out on the defense. Control, kind of a similar feeling here between, kind of like a combination of both Search and Destroy and Hardpoint. As they have 2 points, you have 2 sites that you have to take over. 2 sites being similar to that of Search and Destroy, but you have to control the points, just like in Hardpoint. But the difference is there is some respawning that happens, but you have a limited amount of lives. Currently right now, Maverick esports are up on lives, but they are going to be starting to make this progress over at that B site before Maverick esports, it actually looks like is going to be pushing them off. Going to be preventing them from making any sort of move. Maverick esports holding that solid mid part of the field here. Let's see if Shawnee State are going to be making any sort of move. Spear Up is going to be around the corner, coming in the back line, preventing any of Shawnee State from getting on the point. But that will be 2 members of Maverick esports going down. Spear Up is coming out of nowhere, taking down many members, but Menace will be this action. Did Menace survive? Or did he go down? Well, he's down now, so we can definitely call that one. But that will be not quite that first tick being hit for that B site. As Maverick esports are able to hold just long enough, that first site is going to happen from Shawnee State University. Let's see how they continue to hold this one. The timer isn't going down right now since they are still making progress, but they're going to be getting forced off. Maverick esports putting up an incredible defense as they're taking out member after member of Shawnee State, not allowing any of them to get in. The dead silence will be popped by Razor. Let's see what kind of positioning she's able to find. She gets that long distance shot off onto AC, preventing him from moving in. And it looks like Shawnee State are going to be trying to go for a miracle play over at A. They're able to get in there and hold this one. Let's see if Maverick esports are able to respond. It is going to be contested right now. That will be more members of Shawnee State going down. Currently right now, they are still getting that control over onto that A site. They are able to start making some progress and continue to hold it just a little bit longer. Razor is going to be spotted out by Killer. Let's see if she's able to get the kill. The stun is going to be happening, but Spear Up is going to be coming in for the cleanup here. SSU are continuing to hold this one for just long enough to keep this timer alive. If they get this final tick, that's going to add another minute onto the clock. And if you're Maverick esports, that's not what you want to see. But right now, they're not able to force them off. Razor on a 5-killing spree, looking to try and clean him up. But unfortunately, White Chicken is going to be snagging that double. But it looks like Maverick esports are able to hold him off just long enough to be able to snag that first control round. A very, very close round there, as it's looking like as Shawnee State almost came out right at the last moment to be able to get that miracle rotation onto A. It was looking really strong there for a second, but Maverick esports held the line. I thought this was going to be a very fast control round as Maverick esports just got in there and were preventing Shawnee State from making any moves, but White Chicken came out of nowhere and just started making things happen for Shawnee State. Now, Maverick esports on the attack. Let's see how they're able to respond and see if they can keep this momentum going after winning that Search and Destroy and this first round of control. Killer is going to be the one to strike first against Bladesy. Let's see how the back Spear Up is going to be getting one before 2 members of Maverick esports are going to go down. Not quite able to jump onto a point yet, but 1 minute left. AC getting 2. That man is something else. He is absolutely crazy. Razor is going to be going down. Spear Up is going to be popping that dead silence. Now we'll see how the rest of the players are moving in. Looking like Maverick esports are looking for the rotation onto that B site. Toasty is going to be seeing one. That's going to be Razor rotating around trying to support the team, but Shawnee State is just going to prevent anything from happening here, as that's going to be multiple members of Maverick esports going down, but Spear Up is answering. He is getting a few kills for himself, continuing to keep this one going and giving Maverick esports a rotation in as Toasty is going to be moving in on a point A. The rest of Maverick esports are there. Let's see how they're able to control this one. They're making some progress. Only about 18.7 seconds left, but it's looking like they're going to be getting this as a very clean tick. Except Killer is going to be trying to rotate in, but he is going to be going down. White Chicken is going to be trying to come in as well, but Spirit will not be letting anybody take him out as he is on a 5-killing spree. Spirit, you are on an absolute next level. You are definitely showing that you are here and ready to play. You're doing absolutely incredible. Now let's see how the players are able to move towards that B site. Razor and Toasty getting a few kills here. Spirit is just unstoppable. He cannot be killed by anybody. And he's going to be spotting out Menace, and he's going to be taking him down. Spirit, you're on a 7 streak. You are insane. Absolutely crazy. Maverick esports not quite making a move there. Spirit is going to be spotting AC. Menace is going to be going down. AC possibly looking for the rotation onto Spirit. Let's see if he's able to get it, but Spirit spots him, and he's going to be taking him out, keeping his streak up to 8 as Maverick esports are now onto that B site. And Spirit is going to take down another one. And he's almost glitching out 10 kills. That's going to be 9 kill streak for him, and that's going to be 10. Spirit, you are unstoppable in this game. 10 kill streak, and he is finally going to be getting shut down by AC as he picks up a double, preventing Maverick esports from getting onto that point. Toasty is going to be right there. Only about 9 seconds. Maverick esports, you got to start looking for some moves here. Only about 5 seconds left here. You got to make the jump onto the point. Toasty is going to be getting on there with 1 second remaining. Maverick esports, they can hold this one and possibly take the round. This is going to be looking very close here. AC is going to be getting 1, but Spirit is going to be preventing him from getting in, but Killer is going to be taking him out. This point is going to be contested. 0.2 seconds left. It is now up to Bladesy. Let's see if he can hold it, and that will not be enough as Bladesy will go down and Shawnee State will be answering in another incredibly close control game. But Shawnee State answer back, and they get their first point in this control match. Killer with that final kill onto Bladesy, giving Shawnee State what they needed. But Spirit, what a round, my dude. Getting 10 kills in 1 control round without going down. 21-9. You are on something else, my dude. Absolutely insane gameplay coming out here from him. Now let's see if he's able to continue this momentum as Bladesy popping that deadly silence right away. Not going to be letting any members of Shawnee State make some moves. The boogeyman is coming in and striking, preventing anybody else from being able to make some moves. But Killer is going to be running right into Bladesy. Now let's see here as Shawnee State are making moves onto that A site. Menace and AC are going to be taking down Spirit and Bladesy. Razor looking to possibly rotate it in. She sees Menace, so let's see if she's able to take one out here. As Menace will be going down by Toasty, but there's still 2 members of Shawnee State on that A site, and the rest of Maverick esports are rotating in as Razor is trying to keep everybody distracted. She's going to be rushing in, getting the contest. Maverick esports are all there, and they're able to take him out. Razor with a double! And that's going to start the draining process of the little bit of progress, of the final little tiny bit of progress that Shawnee State is left to make on this A site. And it looks like Shawnee State with their spawns are going to be rotating over to that B site, trying to possibly make some moves here, but Maverick esports are there to respond. Killer is not going to be letting Razor get in there and prevent his team from making a move. Spirit is chilling out, waiting for the opportunity to strike. Bladesy and Toasty are both going to be going down. And that A site is going to be captured and secured by Shawnee State. And let's see if they're going to be able to rotate onto this B site. This is a very, very solid control game from both teams. Currently right now, Mavs are tied up. Never mind, they are not in favor of anybody. 2 members of Maverick esports will be going down. That B site is still looking very, very spicy right now. 2 members of Shawnee State are in the site. AC going down by Razor. Razor's going to be taking out that trophy system before White Chicken is going to be taking out Spirit. And White Chicken getting a double, taking out Razor. Menace is taking out Bladesy. This is looking very solid for Shawnee State. They seem to be able to figure out their groove, but Toasty is not going to be going down without a fight. But unfortunately, the cruise missile from Spirit will be taking out his teammate. AC getting a melee kill onto Razor. That B site now being once again controlled by Shawnee State. 2 members of them going down. Menace is going to be responding, taking out Spirit. Bladesy is going to be coming in, getting the double. He's going to be stopping this final little bit of a push here. They have to drain this little bit of progress, giving them a little bit more breathing room, as there's only a third left on this tick for Shawnee State to close this one out. Spirit is not going to be allowing anybody to get into this point. Maverick esports have a very strong setup here. Toasty holding the window. More members of Shawnee State are going to be going down. Only 8 lives are remaining for Shawnee State. Make that 6 lives as Maverick esports aren't letting them do anything. Toasty getting himself another kill on Menace there, but AC is going to be taking him down. Only about 26 seconds left. Shawnee State have no respawns left. This is a very dangerous position. AC is going to be spotting Spirit and taking him down. That's going to be Menace taking down Razor. 14 seconds to go. Still no respawns yet for Shawnee State, but they do have never mind, they don't have everybody up. As Bladesy is going to be coming out, getting himself a double, but he will unfortunately be going down, getting shut down. Only 2 members of Shawnee State. That'll be 1 member left, as Maverick esports will eliminate the remainder of Shawnee State, giving themselves their second point and putting themselves in a match point situation. Spirit with the final 2 kills here, getting himself a double, and putting Maverick esports into a prime position to finish off this match. Speaking of Prime, have you guys ever heard of Prime Gaming? If you guys are Amazon Prime members, you can link your Amazon Prime account with your Twitch account and get a free subscription that you can use to support the students here at Maverick esports. Just get your Twitch account and your Amazon account linked, and you can hit the subscribe button down below to support all these students and everything that they do. Now, let's get back to Call of Duty. Spirit is going to be the one firing first before he quickly goes down. Bladesy is going to be responding again with a kill of his own. Maverick esports back on the attack. They're already rotating into that A site. Razor is going to be throwing the trophy system down, holding a very solid flank here. That angle is very, very solid from her. Maverick esports holding strong here. Toasty is going to be preventing White Chicken to make the move here. This will be a very fast A site capture for Maverick esports. Extraordinarily clean, giving them a lot of time to play with on this B site here. Let's see if Shawnee State are able to respond and how they're going to do so. Killer getting himself a double kill, taking out Toasty and Bladesy. As Razor looking to get the rotation, but she will also be going down. Spirit is going to be getting 1. He's going to be continuing to move around. Let's see if he's able to keep finding more, or possibly, I'm not even exactly sure what he's doing. I'm sure he knows what he's doing, so I'll just kind of let him do his thing. But Maverick esports looking for that rotation onto that B site, trying to figure out some way to be able to find a hole in the defense of Shawnee State. Right now, that's very hard to do, but they're going to be making holes for themselves, as Spirit and Toasty are going to be taking down 2 members. But unfortunately, the respawns right now are very much in favor of where Shawnee State are at right now. Their respawns put them right in that corner, right by the B site. Spirit is going to be getting 1, Razor is going to be getting 1, and Bladesy will be getting 1, as Maverick esports are going to be putting themselves onto that B site, and now the respawns have changed. So right now, Shawnee State are not in the best position. Toasty are going to be getting a kill onto AC. Maverick esports getting 2/3 capture. Killer is going to have to make a move here. This is going to be going down to the final little bit, and that will be Maverick esports finishing this one out. A very clean attack round from them, as they will clutch this one out. That will be map number 3 going to Maverick esports, and that will be a Maverick esports victory here over Shawnee State University. Absolutely incredible gameplays there from the team. We can see, again, Spirit 33-17, Toasty 22-19, Razor 20-17. These players were incredible. They did absolutely amazing, and that will be Maverick esports taking the series over Shawnee State. Very, very awesome gameplay from these 2 teams. Now, that honestly, I don't even know what more to say other than just you got to be feeling good if you're Maverick Esports. Putting out some solid rotations, preventing Shawnee State from doing really anything in the hard point and in control. They took Maverick Esports had very strong hard point play, very strong control. That was the game mode that we just played. Wow, I can't believe I forgot that. Search and Destroy got a little spicy there for a second, but Maverick Esports were able to hold the line. Now, I think we're going to be checking here in just a little bit about whether or not we're going to be doing an interview with one of the players. So we'll be right back, and when we come back, we'll be giving you guys an update, or we will be live with the interview with one of the players of Maverick Esports. Don't go anywhere, guys. Well, welcome back, everybody, to Maverick Esports. I'm joined here with the legend himself, Spirit. You played absolutely incredible this game. How are you feeling?
You know, feeling good. You know, I was proud of how the team came out today. You know, we had a couple days off due to some other circumstances, but we came out and we still made it work. And we've had a lot of change recently, so I was impressed with our team.
Yeah, you guys definitely played extremely well. Now I gotta highlight that control round where you had a 10 kill streak. How does that feel? Like, do you ever get nervous when you have those high kill streaks?
I mean, I wasn't nervous. I kind of got like I ran out of ammo near the end of it, so that's why I ended up kind of dying because I didn't have ammo. But you know, it was just unlucky because we still didn't win the round. But you know, what can you do? You know,
that's true. That's true.
You try.
So this is your second game of the season so far on this roster. How does it feel like to be watching for a little bit and then to finally get yourself suited up, get the sticks ready to go, and to finally be out on the field?
You know, I'm just glad to be back, you know, and I'm just going to keep doing my thing, and we're just going to, make the best of the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. What would you say right now is the biggest challenge that you guys have to overcome as a team for this season?
Right now, I feel like it's just going to be search and destroy. I feel like that's kind of our weakest mode at the moment, and I feel like a lot of that's just going to come with practice and getting to know how each other play it. But
okay.
I guess, yeah, that'd probably be our weakest mode that we got to work on.
Okay, yeah. And what about search and destroy makes it your weakest? Is it because you don't have the safety of respawns, or is it something
it's just a lack of repetition, I guess, because it's a whole different game. You play way slower compared to respawn. So we kind of have to get our plays and stuff all figured out, which we just haven't had time to do, I guess, so far.
Yeah. For sure. Well, that is going to do it for us here. Thank you so much, Spirit, for letting me do an interview with you and ask you a few questions. You played absolutely incredible. Took a very solid game here against Shawnee State. And remember, guys, that if you want to check out all things Maverick Esports, follow all of our socials down below, as well as you can go to esports.mnsu.edu for more information. But that will do it for us here tonight. My name is Zojalix, and this here is the Legend Spirit. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys later on this week for more high-intensity esports action.